All right, Chris. Just kind of tell us where you're at with your running backs here. 8 games deep into the season?
Mm-hmm.
You played quite a few of them this year.
That's right. Yeah, they're doing a good job. I mean, I think it's kind of been a committee approach. I think King Doru has done a really good job for us the last few games. He's really picking things up quickly. Xander's really helped him come along, and he even started to emerge last week. He was our best one on the ground. And I thought he played his most complete game that I've seen him play since he's been here in the backfield. So we're excited about those guys. And even Dejan, he's coming along, a young fella, doing a good job. He'll be ready when his opportunity comes. And Tario's had a couple good weeks too. So, we're excited about all these young men, as well as Alfred Armour at the fullback position. He's doing a good job. So we'll see how we continue to progress, but we're excited about where they are.
Do you still want to protect Dejan's red shirt at all, or is he past that point yet?
No, he's not past that
Okay.
point. We definitely want to be cognizant of the red shirt rule with him, but he's got a couple games left to play, and so we'll kind of monitor the unit and see how we are, but he'll definitely be back in there before the year's over.
Just what's it like to have bodies when earlier in the year you didn't have anybody to practice with, basically?
Right.
You were practicing with yourself.
That's right. That's right. I mean, it's certainly a comforting feeling having a full unit out there. The guys, especially Tario and Xander, who's played a little bit more than some of the other guys, to have their experience and just to kind of be a voice for those young men in the back. When I'm kind of signaling or things on the side, they're kind of in the back, kind of help coaching those guys up, giving them coaching points, helping the game slow down a little bit for them. So it's been great to have a full unit back.
What's King done well? What does King need to get better at?
Well, he's a young guy. It's almost like every rep is a new experience, and when you're a true freshman, I mean, he's played quite a few snaps to this point, but we played a game this past weekend in some inclement weather, so that was a little different, a new experience for him. He had a drop pass on the check down, and I think that he's doing some things well with the ball in his hand. He needs to be a little bit more decisive at times, know when to attack edges on guys and get some yards after contact. Sometimes he might dance a little bit too much or not trust what he sees. Sometimes he's checking his feet a little bit sometimes in the run game. Wanted to be a little bit more sure of himself in his decision-making back there. But, I mean, he's doing a good job picking up the blocking assignments. And I think he's done a good job of making guys miss. I mean, he's the most consistent making the first defender miss. So he's done a good job, and we're excited about where he is.
Do you think we'll see Richie again?
I hope so, Tom. I hope so. I mean, he's just been doing everything he can to prepare himself to play, and we want to make sure that we're giving him the right amount of time to get prepared, and it's physically and it's mentally. But I mean, he's a great kid. He's a coach on the field for me, and he's working with our training staff, and they're doing a great job, kind of coaching him through everything. But he did a good job a couple weeks ago at Iowa, and we'll see kind of how he progresses moving forward.
So do you remember a game like Saturday where the rain was as persistent as it was, and the combination of wind and the weather? Did you ever have the pleasure of playing in those conditions?
I did actually. We played at Boston College. I believe it was my junior year, and I think that was Matt Ryan's freshman year, and I mean, it was the same thing, same conditions. I mean, it was rainy, it was gloomy, it was windy, and I think it was a little bit of sleet in there. I mean, because it was Boston, so it was kind of later in the year. But it was nasty, but I still had a pretty good day that day.
Yeah, I know you know. How many yards rushing that day?
Oh, Tom, you put me on the spot.
Did you go over 100?
I want to say it was just over 100, but it could be just shy. I have to look at the stats.
Yeah.
It was right around 100. Yeah,
those games are made for rushing, right?
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, as a running back, that's kind of a dream game, to be in. Is, the conditions are suited for us.
Right.
Yeah, so.